Hey, what's up guys, it's Nick from Exploit Theory. In this video I'll be showing you lots of out of bounds in Postal Brain Damaged. For this first mission, straight out of Suburbia, you'll want to use the shotgun's right click ability to pull yourself to an enemy. You want to do this on this enemy that can fly up. If you keep flinging yourself up like shown in the video here, then you'll keep gaining height, which will allow you to get on top of the barriers and past them, as well as fly about the level of it. While I'm exploring this one, I'm going to mention that all the glitches found in this video are found by our team here at Exploit Theory. On the level T-Day, we'll be using the same trick with these flying enemies. There should be one at the very start of the level here. This one can be a little bit tricky to get going, but once you get it going, you can get out of bounds pretty easily.
Been trying to change what I've been trying to say. Words don't come straight from my head to my mouth. It's such a shame that it fell out of place. Was never me, it was wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change what you wanted. I wish that I could change.
On Bigger on the inside, you want to get to the end of the level here, and you'll want to use the rocket launcher to rocket jump over this part of the map. This will allow you to drop out of bounds. Unfortunately, the secondary barrier in this map is quite close in, so you can't explore too much. But what is interesting about this level is that it does replicate the geometry from the next level and the previous level on both sides of the wall.
Broken glass while I'm thinking in my head. I mind my own, I don't even break a sweat. Oh, this matters is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights. Untold stories, they were left behind. Silent breeze, I got nothing on my mind. This matters is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights.
On Black Friday Showdown, You want to stand on this bale of hay, which will make it easier for you to start the trick with the flying enemies and the shotgun. If you bring the enemy out of bounds with you, then you'll be able to use him to reach the boss arena that is off in the distance.
We could stay awake for hours. We can knock down all these towers. If you need a place to hide, I'll be your getaway. I will meet your tide. Get lost in the space between you and I will never break your stride. Would you wait for me now? Or should we leave it in the past? I wanna make you proud. I wanna make it last. If you need a place to hide, I'll be your getaway. I will meet your tide. Get lost in the space between you and I will never break your stride. We could hold on, soak it in, wouldn't let it slip away before it begins. We could stay awake for hours. We can knock down all these towers. If you need a place to hide, I'll be your getaway. I will meet your tide. Get lost in the space between you and I will never break your stride.
The colors, you said your fire burned out, life's been dragging you down, and you can't catch a break. No, doubt's been filling your mind, feeling empty inside, growing numb to the pain. Some days won't go our way, but we can't stop chasing the golden light. Some days won't go our way, but when your world is black and white, I'll give you back all the colors. Give you back all the colors. I'll give you back all the colors. Oh, when your world is black and white, I'll give you back all the colors.
On definitions of insanity, you want to come over to this Ferris wheel, which is covered in flammable leaves. Use the leaves to jump onto the carriage and then onto the side of the Ferris wheel here. Cross over to the opposite side and then you want to go up on the inside here and through the gap where shown. Jump onto the inside of the Ferris wheel here, and then jump over to the next part. From here, you can rocket jump your way up on top over here. If you follow this wall around, we're going to be able to get to some more ground that we can actually explore. Otherwise, you can just drop under the map right here. You want to push into the wall when going around these corners. You want to do a slide jump to reach this part of the ground over here. Jump around this bush, then do another slide jump to get over this fence. Be careful not to get too close to the wall here, or else you can get back in bounds. Rocket jump onto these leaves, and then do a rocket jump to boost yourself across onto the ground that has collision. In another part of the level, you can jump onto these bushes and rocket jump up onto these ones. Rocket jump again onto this next set of bushes, then you can jump over the fence here. If you rocket jump onto this little ledge here, and then again onto this next even smaller ledge, you can now rocket jump over the top of this roof and reach a roof that you can walk on. There's also some more collision out of bounds here that you can land on.
You'll find new streets, just know that I'm right by your side. Oh, promise that I won't leave, I know we'll make it through this time. Don't tell me that it's over, we could start again. Life can make you sober, I told you thick and thin. We don't quit, I'm all in, just don't fade out, 'cause I'm here now. If you need escape, we'll find our way, just don't look down, 'cause I'm here now. Oh, I'm here now. Oh,
on Search for the Cure, you want to use your shotgun to make it over to this part of the rock. Jump off and then use your shotgun again to launch yourself over into this corner here. You should be able to drop down here without hitting the kill clip. You'll now be under the map and free to explore.
Don't you wanna be free like a waterfall, flowing on the riverside, places you don't have to hide. Sometimes you're alone, there's no one to turn to, feeling you'll be left outside, struggle with a heavy mind. Just breathe in life and light it up. Pray for those who lost it all. Yeah, you know we are one alliance. Why going back to nowhere? We played a game, we kind of lost it. We cannot change, going under. The road leads back to nowhere. Don't you wanna be free like a waterfall, flowing on the riverside, places you don't have to hide. Someday you find love, somebody to run to, walking by the ocean side. Meet you at
On Fluffy Friends Festival of Fun, you'll want to play through the level until you get the rocket launcher and then come back outside to the entrance of the convention centre. You'll want to come to this higher level up here and jump into this corner, where you can do a rocket jump and land on the top of this roof. You can only walk on these white bars, so be careful whilst walking on them. If you follow the route that I'm going, you'll be able to reach some collision that's at the back of the convention centre.
cannot change, going under. The road leads back to nowhere. Yeah, the road leads back to nowhere. The road leads back.
You'll need to rocket jump from this area, or else you'll fall off and won't be able to make it.
The road leads back to You can't win if you can't give in. The road leads back to nowhere.
If you go to the right hand side over here, You can find a fruit that will get you on top of the map barrier and allow you to explore some more ground that's out of bounds.
Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with. This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. To stop me from hitting the ground. In every goal there was a meaning, for this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. And when I fall too deep, you be there when I'm here to save me. Superhero in your sleep.
If you don't want to have to play through the level to get out of bounds, at the very start of the level, you can go behind you, jump on this rock, and then do a slide jump in this area to avoid the kill clip and get underneath the map. On Sniffing in the VIP area, come to this outside area bit here. You can drop down here and you'll avoid the kill clip, allowing you to get underneath the map here. You'll see later on that there's some water under the map here that you can swim in, as well as some dev cubes that you can see under the map. You can turn the levers through the floor to make the water level go higher. While I didn't capture it on video, you should keep an eye on that dev cube that's underneath the water here. For those interested in how games work, you'll notice that when the water level rises, that dev cube rises up with it, because the water level is tied to that dev cube.
I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go.
On Bozo's Race into Space, you want to play through the level until you reach this part of the level. As soon as the no gravity area triggers, you want to do a quick save. Now continue playing through the level, killing the enemies, where you should find this lever. When you pull the lever, it's going to deload that section of the map that we were just in. If we quick load our quick save now, it's not actually going to load back that part of the level. So we'll be out of bounds thanks to that part of the level deloading and it not reloading when we load a quick save. But there's not much you can do outside the map of this one. There's these 3 hyperspace tubes that are out of bounds here with all different parts of the level inside, but there's not really much that we can do to explore them. On Cruel Dude Thesis, the final boss battle, at the very start you want to use the rocket launcher to rocket jump your way up here and into the crowd. If you do this right, you can explore the crowd without even triggering the boss fight. Above the room that we spawned in, where the lift is, you'll find this structure here that we can climb up by jumping and holding into the side. Sometimes you'll need to crouch to fit into the gaps. Holding jump when you do this also helps a lot because you can go up multiple levels at once, though this is pretty damn tricky to do. Eventually you should reach the very top of it, though this might take some time. I suggest quick saving up here, just in case you mess the next bit up. From here, we can jump our way to this open window here, where we can fall off the map, though unfortunately, this seems to be the only map in the game which doesn't have a barrier underneath it for the player to land on. So for this one we'll just keep falling infinitely. We won't even go through the sky dome as it seems tied to the player position, so we never get closer to it. If you've made it all the way through this video, then don't forget to hit that like button and I'll catch you guys in the next one.